What else would you guys bring back in League of Legends? Like, what's something you would revert if you could, or bring back?
Something I would bring back. Okay, I have an answer to that, but before we do that, welcome to the 1 to 10 podcast. Hello, we are all here. Hi.
That's a good
yeah, we're all live and in person. We're in the room. We have a little more lighting than the last week, and we don't have the beeping on the mic. I apologize about that.
Yes, yeah.
It's in the title.
It happened.
It came out today. Today's the day of recording when the most recent episode came out, so
True.
it's been out for only like 6 hours, 6.5. So, yeah, we're all here. We just got all together in my place here, and we had some burgers and some brats, and we watched the newest episode of The Boys.
Yo,
jump right into that one.
Dude.
Oh my god.
So, following Hero Gasm and all the events of that, which we were all like seeing the, I never seen this happen really, but like show previews, like I feel like I want to skip them a lot of the time.
Yeah,
when it
yeah.
recaps at the
Yeah.
beginning, I almost said something, and then like as I watched it, I was like, "Holy shit!" I kind of forgot some of the stuff that
Yeah.
had happened in the last episode.
In the previous 2 seasons, even they included like
Yeah, like they
yeah.
had some pretty big flashbacks right before the episode.
Now,
so
one
like,
thing I'll say is they cut out A-Train's apology in part, and they could have put that easily. Like, "Huey, I'm
Well,
sorry."
I mean, he's
The background
still
shot.
a piece of shit.
I mean, no, he is.
That-
No, he's okay. We'll get
I
there,
will
we'll get
say
there.
him.
He's still a piece of
I
shit.
do.
Fuck him.
I do at least appreciate though in his character that he went in there and said I'm sorry, and even went and killed that dude because I was pissed that he existed too.
Yeah, the death of
after
Blue
he
Hawk
just killed a bunch of
awesome.
people in that movie or at the meeting. I was about the Blue Hawk death.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good end to Hero
He just
Gasm
he
and,
just
like,
kept
finishing
saying
that line
ignorant
out.
shit, and I was kind of over it.
The Soup Lives Matter thing made me laugh, but also I was
Yeah.
so mad at the same time.
Dude,
Yeah,
he
that's
was doing that,
so
and then the hate
fucking-
crime he committed.
Yeah,
Well, and the fact that he
bro,
like
he
he
threw
just
that guy like a toy.
he killed like 6 other people
That
too,
guy,
right?
A-Train's
I think-
brother. I mean, he might have killed somebody else. I don't really remember. exactly
Anyway,
what
but-
sure.
I mean, he paralyzed A-Train's brother from the neck down. That's fucking awful. enough.
Yeah,
But yeah, seeking that justice was crazy. But then, as the episode went on, the revelation that A-Train was alive still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
And they
A-Train's
put
alive.
and they put Blue Hawk's heart inside of
Right,
A-Train.
he was not happy about it.
Oh.
I think he wanted to die. Like I think
Would
he
you be?
honestly wanted to die. I
What?
think he knew.
Would you
when
be
he did
happy
it.
about it if you knew his heart was in you?
I mean,
Like if you were in that situation and that was your.
I almost feel
like-
like it's kind of poetic justice
Yeah,
in a way.
it
like
is.
he's such a dick. It's like
He gets to
would
survive.
never
He,
want
gets
that
to, he
to
probably
happen.
gets to run again, but now he has that racist piece of shit's heart
Yeah.
inside of him. He has to live with that forever.
But now, I mean, he
dude,
can.
well, they're trying to sell him on it too. They're trying to like have him be like,
I think he's trying to sell himself on it.
dude, yeah.
He was like struggling with that. That was very well performed by the actor.
Do you
that was
guys
incredibly well done.
think he's gonna have a redemption at all, or is he just gonna continue to be a piece of shit?
I do think the Bucks, like, I think the other shoes finally dropped at this point. Like, I think he died. You know, they brought him back to life with a new heart.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd hope that he has, because it seems like they're kind of hinting at that. Like he forgave him at the party, and then he died.
Yeah.
He thought like he basically committed suicide to kill the guy.
yeah.
And so I think that was the other part of that was like
Yes.
he's grappling with like, oh, do I even
Oh
like?
yeah, he did say sorry to Huey.
He did.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
He
that.
did. So now is what he's gonna do. Is he gonna truly be sorry still for his
Spoilers.
actions?
Oh
or is
no,
he
we're
gonna be-
absolutely spoiling. I don't care. This episode will.
We've been
come
talking about the
for,
spoilers
like,
from the
last
beginning. What the
week.
fuck are you on? It's been a whole
Where
week
have you
since the
been?
episode, and the finale. By the time this episode comes out, the finale will be available.
Yeah.
So this is no spoilers, really. I mean, most people probably, who are watching the show will be caught up. Parma and I also had a conversation on the last episode when you weren't here, which is basically we were talking about the finale of Obi-Wan, and we're
Still
like,
haven't
"Oh, is it
watched it.
spoilers? Are we gonna do that?" Blah blah. I'm like, "No." Like the reality is if people aren't watching something to its fruition by now, they're probably not gonna watch it anyways.
Yeah, I honestly, from my perspective,
Fuck. I put timestamps in one time. Fuck
if you
all
want
of
to
didn't
consume
check.
this media, baby,
Oh,
you better keep up
man.
on your shit. That's all I'm saying. You know, like
I'm gonna go home and
Yeah,
watch
for
it.
all 8 or 9 of you who are
I'm-
currently listening.
I'm gonna go home and watch Obi-Wan.
How
mark
are
my
you still not
words.
no.
finished that,
What we're
honestly.
supposed to do is me and Rue said we're gonna watch it in Discord. We're gonna do a group.
Oh, you guys still haven't seen it too?
No, I haven't watched any of it
Oh, I watched it
because
every week as
I
it
was
aired.
I was gonna start it, and then I was like I
You
asked.
got
pretty
hella
good.
Busy though.
Well, yeah, but I would have watched it at this point, but I asked, and
I
then
would have
a
watched
bunch
it
of
at this
people wanted
point.
to
I
play
would watch
or wanted to watch it as well. So then we're gonna watch it in Discord together.
How many people haven't seen any of it?
I'm pretty sure it's like Ruru and B so far.
Fucking clowns haven't seen 6 episodes of the show. We're like,
Yeah,
we're
I mean,
watch it
well,
on Discord.
and I heard it was
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of mediocre.
We're-
so
no,
I
hang
was
on,
like,
hang on,
eh.
we're-
The best part
We're
is
adults. We all have things to do and all have time and stuff, and like getting people scheduled for all at the same time to watch something.
Well, we play games. I mean, it's equal. We sit there and play League or
Play
or
games,
TNT for like
beans.
2 hours.
Eats
beans. Speaking of beans,
the bean scene.
Yeah,
The
while
bean
we're still on the
scene,
topic
dude.
of
Dude.
of the boys, Black Noir,
Yo.
missing some of his brain.
Oh,
apparently.
speculating on his fucking superpower.
Well, we've seen his face prior to this. He was demasked, and we saw that his face was mangled and beaten. But now we saw why.
Wait, we saw his face. When was that?
A couple episodes ago.
Yeah, because
earlier in the season.
He was like, I don't want to wear my mask, and then he's like, you should have fucking worn your mask.
Yeah, it was during the attack scene or whatever.
Yeah.
Remember at the end
I
you
don't
saw.
remember that.
So when they flashed back to what country was the?
Oh,
Venezuela.
right. I did see.
Yeah.
I didn't
Venezuela.
realize.
So when they flash back to
didn't make
that
the
scene, they
connection
show
there.
his mask there. So what they implied there in that first scene was that during that attack, that's when that happened. to him.
Yeah.
But then when it's revealed here, when his backstory with the cartoon critters from yesteryear, is that he had that happen to him by Soulja Boy.
Yeah. I mean,
So that's why he did it.
what?
To Soulja Boy.
Did he, what? Yeah.
It's a deeper plot now.
And let's just say, during this episode, we all discover as well that Soulja Boy has no ounce of sanity or
He's
care.
worse than
Oh, yeah.
Homelander.
Right, like he's
Yeah.
he's worse than Homelander,
Yeah,
and not
let's-
only is
let's
he
just get to the
worse, the
biggest
big
twist.
bombshell, he's
Who
Homelander's
would've thought?
father.
I did not see that coming. Actually,
I did not see that coming at all.
Yeah, so Homelander.
The shit apple
came in a
doesn't fall
cup.
far from the shit tree.
He
son.
basically, at the end of the episode, gives him a phone
shit
call and lets
zebra
him
can't
know, like,
change
hey,
the shit
the
stripes.
circumstances have changed. I came in a cup in 1980 and 1981. There was a
Or
baby born.
do you think maybe like Soldier Boy's baiting him? You know, because he's like,
No,
his
No,
homie's taking pistol shots mid, and
No,
they're posted
I
up
think
on the
I think
angle
the
kinda
eugenics
shit.
obsessed
did you
people at
see-
Vought absolutely would do
did
that.
you
It makes sense.
see? Yeah, because Vogelbaum is the one who actually produces the superheroes, not
That's
Vought.
fair.
Yeah,
Vought commissions it, but Vogelbaum is the one who made Compound V and who does
Okay.
this.
Okay.
This is from so in. Graphic novel fucking
The graphic
spoilers.
novel.
Oh,
In the graphic
shit.
novel, Vought, like these names are synonymous. It's just called like Vought America instead of Vought.
Yeah.
But Vogelbaum is the same name.
yeah, I
It
mean,
is.
it's the same.
So it's
yeah.
it's decommissioned from the German like remains of Third Reich.
Oh, gotcha. So
Okay.
it's
Project
also like
Paperclip
a.
stuff.
Well, he.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So it's also
Yeah.
a play on the fact that like America came in and just took all their scientists and were like, no,
well,
you're
they
not
had
Nazis
soups
now.
too.
it's fine."
So Stormfront was also a Nazi
Oh, so
superhero,
it's-
the only successful one from the Third Reich in the
Yeah.
comics as well. But
Okay.
Stormfront's a male in the comics.
Oh.
See, I think she was a
So
lot.
is
I think that
Homelander,
actor
like,
was a lot more
banging
compelling.
Stormfront?
as a
Aya
female.
Cash. So there's a show called You're the Worst she's in. It's a comedy, and she's with a British guy. Side is like her. They're both just terrible people who are terrible to each other, and it's like their
Yeah.
love story.
Yeah, like an Always
It's
Sunny
actually
situation.
it kind of actually in a way like an Always Sunny love story. Like imagine like if
Okay.
slightly less awful in British Charlie, and then way
The
more
way-
successful and way more attractive. I would say you argue. Who do you think is more attractive? The actress who played Stormfront or the actress who plays the waitress in It's Always Sunny?
I mean, the waitress does have her
Stormfront.
charms.
I mean, we're not going to say that these women will have their charms. I'm just saying, for me, it's personally Stormfront's actress, Aya Cash.
I don't know the way her.
She's a redhead. She's very attractive with her natural red hair.
Oh, I didn't.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
I didn't know she was
the-
a redhead.
Like, have
naturally.
you
saying.
fucking seen It's Always Sunny? I've seen the waitress
I've
at
seen
her
every episode of It's Always
worst.
Sunny at least 3 times.
That
Exactly.
woman has been through some things. I know
Also,
she'd be with me.
I think
Like,
I,
I
think
feel
I
like
just
that's a
Charlie too much.
dependable-
It's Charlie's real life, so I don't want to like disrespect him. You know.
I don't care.
And
Like,
who's hotter question shouldn't matter, but you know.
yeah. If it's just like
but
a-
also, that's what I was about to say is
I
that
mean-
she played Stormfront so well. I can't really even like see her as
That's
anything other than a
true.
crazy Nazi
that's
superhero.
true. That's
I saw her
true.
before she was though.
I guess.
So yeah, I,
So for
I
me,
didn't-
like
I
it was
didn't
just like
see her
it
in
was an
anything
actress I
else.
already liked, and I enjoyed the show that she was
yeah.
in. And then she got cast in that, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" And
It's
she
kind
was
of like how
awesome.
Daniel Radcliffe is just always Harry Potter.
No,
He's kind of gotten
no,
away
because
from it.
no. What
but
you're
he-
saying is
for
that
me,
I,
yeah.
no. It's the opposite. It's totally the opposite.
What is that? Why?
Because you're saying is that like okay, so this Daniel Radcliffe's like acting career before this was like a couple commercials, right? So what you're saying is like, oh yeah, I like the commercials he was in, and then Harry Potter came out, and I was like, hey yo, my man on the come up. That's the like the same thing. That's not. What you said not the same thing.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, you know, I just always see like, you know, whenever I see Tom Cruise, I just think of like a samurai because, you know.
Have you guys seen Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah, you know, his most famous film, obviously, The Last Samurai. You know,
Is that his most famous film?
Yeah,
absolutely, without a doubt, 100%. That is an accurate fact. Everyone don't look.
pull
at
it
I
out
do
of-
not think that's the. What's the? What
I'm
are
absolutely-
we looking for? What would we
Mission
even search
Impossible
for?
is 100%.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is-
Mission Impossible is definitely the most iconic cruise like movie.
I know, I'm just memeing.
I'm memeing my life away, dude. This sucks. I don't even know what you're saying right now. What would I even search if I were to look up to decide which one's the most like well known?
I'm
Wait,
just, I'm just,
but,
I'm
like
just kidding.
box
I have no idea.
office, like
Okay, that's a good point actually.
yeah, like that's
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
argue that
probably
it's
Mission
probably
Impossible
Top
1 or
Gun
2.
or Mission
oh,
Impossible.
Oh, it could be the
shit,
newest Top Gun,
yeah,
yeah.
Top
No,
Gun.
not the newest one, the oldest one.
I mean, the new one is
That
like,
one's way more famous.
I
bet.
thought I
Bro,
thought the
that-
older one was
the
like
No,
a
based
cult
upon
classic.
on how geopolitical culture growth like comes off of like people are behind
yeah.
by several years. When Top Gun showed up places, they're just like
I
about
mean,
it.
yeah,
You know,
I mean,
I think that
who doesn't love a bunch of dudes
I think
playing
Maverick has a
volleyball in the
good
sand,
dude.
baby?
It's the Shades, the Aviators. It's all about it, dude.
Yeah.
playing,
Have you guys
playing
seen
volleyball
Miles
in
Teller
jeans.
with the mustache and shit?
I see.
I fucking hate Miles
Oh,
Teller.
yeah, I was gonna say hot take alert. Beep, 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 beep,
Let's
beep.
go, it's back, baby.
Hot take alert. Miles Teller is a friend of Aaron Rodgers, and they're both gumps,
True.
and they both have
Oh.
fucking
True.
pond scum for brains.
True.
For those who don't know, I believe Aaron
True.
Rodgers is American football player.
Dude,
right?
Aaron
Yeah, professional
Rodgers
football
is
player for the Green Bay Packers.
yeah, fuck that guy.
Can't ever win a
the
championship.
biggest grifter on the face of the fucking
Doesn't
earth,
want to get
dude.
vaccinated because his
Holy
wife is into dirt
shit.
medicine.
Can you
Isn't his wife that
imagine?
actress?
Dude,
I don't even know what
Is
she
it
is. I just
Shailene
know
Grooms or whatever her name
Shailene Woodley or something.
Oh yeah. She was on The Secret Life of the American Teenager.
I don't know anything about her, and then all of a sudden she was
I
in
was
the
a
news 'cause
teenager when that
she's
show
like,
came out, and I was
dude,
like, I'll watch
I-
ABC's
telling him to
like,
eat
late
dirt.
night teen drama. Terrible show. Like this girl got pregnant. She's this
Yeah.
guy, and this guy likes this. I hated it,
yeah.
but it was what I was watching because it was what was on.
but yeah, Miles Teller sucks.
Can we
Even
talk
though he's
about
been in some
how-
great
yeah,
movies.
Miles Teller does blow.
He's a great actor.
No, he
though.
was-
I'll give him that.
No, he sucks.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a great actor.
Little sidebar.
I think he has had good movies.
Can we talk about how much of a bitch Aaron Rodgers is?
Yeah, I think we should bring that up
let's
because
Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know.
He-
Sports.
They're very
so
close. They're
shit
very
on
close
this
friends.
platform.
Miles
I
Teller.
saw a quote of him like talking shit about like to Patrick Mahomes or whatever because a lot of people are comparing him to him and shit. And it's like Patrick Mahomes has as many Super Bowls and way more AFC championships
yeah, but
than
yeah,
this
but he's,
fucking fraud in half the time. Like,
That's a good argument, actually.
dude, it's not even close. Like
yeah.
he's had
I mean,
the
Aaron Rodgers can't
he
win.
has had a top 5 receiver and running back at the same time. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like a sound defense, and like he's just trash. He just can't win when it matters. I mean, he has.
Well, especially
once.
not in that poverty franchise that they're in Green Bay. He needs to go to like.
True.
Honestly, if he
Bro.
goes to the Giants, I bet they win.
Why would you draft a quarterback and then extend him for $200 million over 4
don't know.
years, bro? That's nuts.
I don't know enough about
That's
football to say anything.
Peanut brain.
You know
I
shit.
what
mean,
I
I feel like they're
do
just gonna
know
put
about
Jordan Love in there once they ship his ass out of there.
I mean, I guess.
And
No,
they
Wait,
draft-
no,
what are both
no,
players'
they-
names again? Jordan Love
They
and what?
literally that guy's never gonna.
So Rodgers
Aaron
backup,
Rodgers and
yeah.
Jordan Love. Yeah, Jordan Love is a way cooler name. He sounds more like an anime guy, so that's my guy right
Bro,
now.
if Aaron
my
Rodgers
vote of
plays
confidence.
out his full contract, they are definitely gonna draft somebody much better because they're just gonna tell him to fucking
I
tank.
don't think. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like it goes back and forth, right? Like you always hear this shit where he's like feuding with the front office, or like he's complaining because like they
He's-
haven't drafted a receiver in the first 10 rounds in like the last 20 years or something. So like he said that, and he was like, "It'd be cool if we did." And then they draft a backup QB in like the
Yeah.
second round or something. And so it's like,
I think it says a lot about someone when their own family doesn't fucking like them.
yeah, right. Like he's estranged from
That's
his
rough.
family, which
Yeah.
could be, which who knows why,
Yeah.
but also like wasn't his brother was on The Bachelor, and his brother was like I think
Fuck The
still.
Bachelor, for real,
Well,
for
I
real.
mean,
Hey,
my sister watches it,
Oh,
and that's
what
why
do you-
she asked me.
you're
She's like,
A-
"Do you know?"
Hang on, hang on.
it
I
was
wanna
I
good?"
hear
mean,
this guy.
like-
he goes, "Hey, what's your defense? Your sister watches. I hear you."
not like
Well, I mean, I think it's fun television anyway.
I
though.
think it's an interesting game show concept for a reality TV show.
game shows.
I will credit
Game
it
shows
that much.
get a pass based on how suspenseful they become,
Sure,
and if you get invested in The Bachelor,
but I've
like,
heard that there's like a heavy level like behind the scenes of like just like fraud in the production.
I mean, that welcome to fucking America, baby.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I'm not gonna disagree with that notion, but I'm just saying like, okay, like
they're there to manufacture a relationship that they can market online.
yeah, no, I get
and
it. I get
that's
it.
the
I
only
get it.
thing they're there
Yeah.
for.
I totally agree with that notion, but it's been around since before like the notion of being talked about online. It's just the nature of like
No, but that's really what. No, but
Program.
even
That's what
before
it's always
online,
been,
nobody like
right?
you want to get a presence in terms of fame,
Yeah,
so they
I'm-
can put you on some other
how many-
reality TV
how
shows.
yeah,
many-
it's
Like, that's what
recognition.
you-
It's recognition of the name of the brand.
Because these days there's so many like
Bachelorette.
it's
Yeah.
not just The Bachelor. It's now you have Too Hot to Handle, you have Love Island,
how
you
many?
Yeah, MTV
all these-
being associated.
you
with those
have
kind of things,
oh
any kind
shoot,
of
what's the
brand you
one
put
where they
behind
like
the
get
name
the
of
lights?
network.
How many American Idol winners have actually had a career?
So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's been
Kelly
like ones that I
Clarkson,
used to watch.
A lot of the early ones did.
Wait, what was the
once
question?
once they got past
How
like season
many
10.
American Idol winners went on to have like very successful careers?
One. Kelly Clarkson.
No, there's quite a few because then
You can't name
okay,
them.
sorry. So no, there's other ones. Jennifer Hudson has quite a career actually.
Okay, yeah,
She's gone on to,
that's
like,
fair.
I think she's gone from like Hollywood and then she's made
Well, there was
some
a lot-
Tony stuff too.
what's his name?
So if you're in theater in New York, that's still good.
Who's
Yeah.
the guy?
a good
Adam
career.
Lambert. He didn't win, but he ended up being a pretty. He sang with Queen.
I
he
guess
did a whole
Clay
bunch-
Aiken did some stuff for a little bit.
Like, there's a lot of
That's
them that
fair.
that are like minorly
Do you guys
successful.
remember American Kids?
No.
What the fuck is that?
It was like American Idol Kids or whatever.
Oh,
It was like,
okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, let me look this up. Hang on, Jamie.
Okay, Jamie, pull it up.
Nah, dog. That's
Oh
gonna be a
no,
no
the
for me.
secret.
Oh no, dude.
Oh no, the jig is up.
Well, we
Oh.
We
can
can't summon Jamie. We don't have a tech guy.
Dude.
We're in
Oh,
person
no.
anymore.
we'll just cover that half of the room with a black square in post.
Yeah. Alex
Shut
will
the
just
fuck
put
up.
it so-
What? No, we
so we
won't.
can see him doing all this.
Okay, so we're looking at where we're looking up again?
American Kids or something.
Oh yeah, American Idol Kids.
American Idol Kids.
Yeah.
Dude,
This should
be-
wait,
Were the judges
wait,
kids as
wait.
well?
Do you guys remember a kids reality show called like Bonanza?
No, I know like the cowboy drama Bonanza.
Yeah.
Oh no! It's a reality TV show where they drop a bunch of children.
Okay, I'm sorry. It was not called American Kids. It's called American Juniors.
Okay,
No.
but this TV show, like, it's like Kids Bonanza or something, and like
Okay.
they drop a
Jamie.
bunch of children off in this like old Western style town, and they're
Oh, I
like
think I
aged from
remember
like
this.
5 to like 12. And they're like split off into teams and they're like competing for resources and shit.
Really?
Dude, it's kind of fucking crazy.
That seems pretty lit. I would have
Like,
watched the shit out of that. If
dude,
I was a kid. I'd watch that now.
And like apparently it's like pretty real, like when they're crying or like freaking out.
Well, yeah, you just
or, like,
drop off a bunch of young kids in the middle of nowhere.
dude,
and you're like,
yeah.
Fuck them kids.
And the only
right?
like yeah, I'm sure there was like and
Great
this
television.
was filmed in like 2000, right? Or something like that.
Yeah,
So-
it's a different time.
Bro,
20 years
OSHA
ago.
is not as strict now. Most people didn't even know what that fucking was.
It's like the implication of OSHA implies it's in the U.S. and it probably wasn't.
yeah, exactly. You're probably right. So like
It's probably like some Australia or New Zealand shit.
Sounds like some Canadian
dude,
television.
imagine how fucking loose they probably got. There's probably maybe one dude. Like there's probably one like camera crew on set, and they just went to each of like the, you know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, if it was on TV, it's going to be a decently big
I'll-
production. Like, they're not just going to be able to drag these. I'm sure the parents would be like, "What?"
Are you sure about that?
I'm not, but I would imagine that they wasn't just like 4 dudes and a camera. Like, yeah, let me take your kids out in the woods to this old town or something. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sure it was a little bit more involved than that.
I'm sure it was.
Because, like, I mean, just think of like, okay, for instance, did you see the camping trip that Offline TV went on?
Yeah.
So
Okay,
they had
that-
all
that-
those people. Just think about the logistics of that and how poorly that was
That's-
done.
They're about to go to.
Well, it was entertaining, but
they're
it
about
was
to go
like-
to Korea.
But that's what I mean. Is
Or
like
they're going to Japan. They're
how
going
many
to Japan.
people had
That's
phones
true.
and
They're doing
were
a Japan
recording.
trip,
And
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That apparently is a big fucking deal too. The Japan trip's apparently about to eclipse like the equivalent of what they've had to do before. Because I think Ludwig was talking about it about Big Broden or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
I
watch those
haven't been
things.
keeping up as much.
I have
honestly,
a
recently.
hard time
content
getting that
creator stuff.
interest in it
I've
because
never watched.
I like hearing the connection in the web.
I like
of, like,
watching.
who knows who and who knows what.
I like watching them play like
Mm.
games or doing like the food testing shit. Like,
Yeah.
and if they guess it right, they get point. Like, I like that kind
That's
of shit.
cool.
I don't watch like their vlogs. I don't care about their lives. I think they're funny.
I think doing interesting
play
things on
games pretty
YouTube
well.
and being like, I could do that, or that seems fun,
yeah.
is cool. But I think that like some of the like I don't know. I used to be more into the content creator stuff in the last 6 months, but then like I feel like it faded away from me. Like now
well-
that I've been doing this more, this
Yeah.
is, like I don't have the energy to like focus on like who
Put
talked to
your
who
inve-
on what day of stream next. Like I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
like,
gotta-
that's
I gotta
too
do my
much.
thing.
well,
Yeah.
and for me, like I feel like it's really gotten to the point where a lot of these
Glutton.
streamers
Glutton.
It's really gotten to a
Glutton.
point that no, but like, I
Welcome
feel
to
like
the
a
Wanted-
lot of these streamers
What
are
the gotten to one podcast?
Yeah.
a lot of these streamers are so rich now. Like they've all got like we've been through like
They-
a cycle the last
yes.
couple of years where like a lot of people signed contracts and ran over to
Yeah.
YouTube or Facebook or like even as far back as like Ninja and them getting
Well,
their
we've
big
gone
cash
full circle
outs.
because Toast he's done a whole Facebook contract.
Yeah.
And so that's what I mean. Is like
Isn't he still like pretty much. I mean, I guess
Nah, he's
they.
Twitch boy again.
But they're
Okay.
so stupid
Killing
wealthy at this point that like they don't really.
Yes, sir.
That like I don't have a connection to their lives at all anymore. That is what I mean. So like when I see them go on these camping trips and shit, like they're all so hilariously out of touch. Like
so, you know what?
that's
I
entertaining
agree,
to me.
but I think,
But like their content is not what I'm interested
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's almost like
so,
a parody of
so
himself.
hear me out. So a good example of this is Skara, right?
Yeah.
Skara is so far removed now that he's so detached, and like you love Skara from like I love Skara from the old Skara.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
I used to watch him
there's-
play
Back when he
League
played
back
League,
in the
and then
day,
like
and that's
even
why I
early
watched him.
TFT stuff.
Yeah,
That's probably the
early
latest. Like,
TFT stuff.
and then it
with
became
him
like
and
okay,
Toast.
so I'm not gonna lie, they did do an episode with of the Offline TV podcast with
Yeah.
Skara and Toast with Giguk from Trash Taste.
Okay.
So I was down with that.
that's
So I
pretty
watched that.
sick.
It was very good, but that was because I was like, ooh, crossover.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also same day of release, The Yard did a crossover with Sea Dog from the Trash Taste podcast.
That's
So I was
pretty
like,
sick.
damn, that's the Trash Taste is doing some work while they're in America.
Yeah.
Respect. It was good content though. But that was the most like recent time since I'd say TFT set one Scar content that I enjoyed.
That's fair.
Yeah, and
And
that's why I like
then-
the Trash Taste guys a lot
But
for that.
was
too.
not what I was laughing about. Parm, have you seen the most recent episode of Players?
No.
Okay, so obviously you didn't catch Dom's stream on
No.
Thursday.
I
so
did.
it's
I
what you
did. I did
referenced.
not get the 9
Have you
minutes.
seen any of Players?
No, I
It
don't
is
even know
the.
what that is.
Okay, so have you seen American Vandal on Netflix?
No.
Okay, so it was
the
a
one where he draws the dicks on the.
it was a
car.
mockumentary where it was like a whodunit
Yeah.
about a kid who got suspended from school
It had
for
that,
spray painting dicks on cars.
that fucking YouTuber.
It was a mockumentary. Okay, so it's
Okay.
fake.
Jimmy Tatro.
Okay.
is
So
in it.
now there's these same guys who made the
Yeah,
show,
Jim-
and they've had a
Jimmy
couple
Tatro.
successful shows. Decided to get a couple other people who help them make Players, which is a LCS mockumentary.
Were they just meme on LCS players?
Yeah,
like, while they
exactly.
go?
It's set in 2021 LCS with like 11 teams. It's just an 11 team added to it, and then it flashes back to the 2015 team league. So it's like a mean difference of like it used to be like this. Like one of the
Yeah,
early
okay.
jokes is like he's like, "You
Bring it
motherfucker!
back."
I've been playing support since it was Boots 30 wards."
No.
Yeah.
But the most recent one that made me laugh very hard was they were at an offline TV party in 2021.
It's 31.
You just got that? Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
So one of the jokes they made in the most
Let's
recent episode
go.
was they were at an offline TV house party. So it's set in like
okay.
actual like real people are there. So like and they shot like fake episodes of all the league podcasts that talk about NA.
That's fucking.
They
crazy.
shot footage in the studios. It's very authentic feeling.
That's pretty cool.
And they put like every team had like fake players with like fake summoner names, and they set up fake league plays like for you to like.
Some of
interact
them are
with.
really bad.
There's a Heimer outplay around Baron 4v1. It's really funny. After the guy slam locked Heimer and didn't listen to his team, raise their dongers, boys. That's a big joke,
Dude, there's some
But the
clips.
the joke
where-
that made me laugh most recently super hard was they were at the offline TV house party, and then the main player, who was Cream Cheese, he was like, they're like, don't let Cream Cheese upstairs. And they flashed to Scar and Toast and Lily, and he just goes, he puked in my bed once. Fuck Cream Cheese. And that was just that. And then because the Cream Cheese super drunk, he was like, fuck Scara, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
Scara. And that was the most relatable content
Yeah.
for me. Was that moment of like him being like, fuck Scara. I'm like, that's funny.
Yeah. No,
I can see that
So,
being
It was a
entertaining.
good show.
one thing
You would
I-
enjoy it.
One thing that's
Most people would.
pretty
probably.
fucking great though is like some of the outplays that they have on screen and shit
They
is
were-
is literally
they had
them.
23,000 gold in
Yeah.
pocket. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's done in the the practice tool.
Yeah.
So it's like infinite money, damage, everything.
It's pretty fun.
so and it's like it's pretty hilarious.
they get
I
some
think.
things very well done and what done correctly because they also had like pro league players in the show.
Yeah, I
who are
think
playing other people.
they did enough to where them fucking that kind of thing up is cute.
Yeah, it is. It's very funny.
Yeah,
It's very funny.
it's an enjoyable show. If you already have Paramount or have it on YouTube or whatever the fuck, if you already own the streaming platform, I think it's worth watching. But
Also, you can get like I think
It's-
episode 6 is out now.
yeah,
There's 10 episodes apparently. It's like weekly.
do
release.
your do
if
that.
you
free sign
wait
up.
another like week or two, get the free sign up with the code players on Paramount, and
Yeah.
you get a free month of ad free.
There you go.
So you can just binge it, and then you can just cancel that shit.
Use code 1 to 10
Yeah,
to get
we
10%
love
off.
exploiting.
Yeah, use promo code 1 to 10 bogus.
Yeah.
Get to the Patreon, pay like $2.
$20.
Buy us a lemonade.
Buy me a lemon. It is very hot outside.
It actually was
It
earlier.
was very hot.
Yeah, I had to take a shower before we sat down to watch
That
The
is why
Boys.
I need the lemonade.
I could have used lemonade out there. What the fuck? You asked me for my own assistance. How do you not know I didn't want a
Bro,
lemonade, bro?
you said you
Mm.
were fine.
Man's always on
Bro,
the
you
lemonade.
gotta know when I need a lemonade.
Crowley said he'll be fine.
Don't blame it on the dog. What the
Dude,
dog do?
What the dog doing?
What the
dude?
dog do,
The
man?
dog was getting pets, man. He was getting mad pets.
Okay, so we were talking about sports a little bit ago, but I want to talk about something in the basketball world. I saw
Okay.
that shit. So it's that trade. It's this trade shit around Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's like trying to get out of his contract
Oh my fucking.
and trying to like return to the Lakers probably for the next season
Yeah.
because it's an option for like.
Well, he wants a max.
Yeah, I've heard like a lot of things in the last couple days though. I've heard that he's trying to leave, but I haven't heard like where he's gonna land really.
Dude, I don't
It's-
think anyone wants Westbrook.
I don't think he's good for the Lakers.
Nah, they want they would want Kyrie.
I mean,
Gotta
they
get
have
the
the money.
junior.
Yeah, dude.
I want to see him play. That'll be hype.
Dude, I don't know.
I want to see him succeed.
I really wasn't that into basketball this season. I'll be honest. I'm glad the Warriors won. Fuck Draymond Green.
I mean, okay, so like the thing I don't love about it is 'cause I saw this statistics like it's like being added to this like hall of people who won 4 or more games. Like it's like certain statistics, right? It's like
Yeah.
7 people.
Oh yeah,
He's 1 of 7 now, and it's like fuck you, I don't care.
yeah. That's
And then
fair.
I learned like, oh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had like way more accomplishments than Michael Jordan. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, dude.
I was
There's-
like, well, it's a different game, but it's also like whatever. You
Playing-
get all the arguments. So I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, crazy.
Back in the day,
Dude,
I
if,
beat
if Michael Jordan, if Michael Jordan
Chester
was
McGiggles.
playing
For
Plumbers,
the championship,
Oh
12
yeah, I know
times
my
over.
dude Chester McGiggles.
fucking Michael
Yeah.
Jordan was playing
Gary
lifeguards.
Giggles.
He was playing mechanics. Dude.
Hey, what the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
He can't be seen on camera here.
Yeah.
But what's up, dude? You know,
Yeah,
some little panties.
Bad.
I saw that you hit your step goal by over 3,000 steps. Did you run around a bunch?
Oh, can you track that on his collar?
Yes, we do have a.
That's fucking.
We do
sick.
have a collar like
Shout
that.
out 1 to 10 on that collar website. You
Yeah.
get 10% out.
His ears can be seen. Crowley, get out of here.
Oh yeah,
Get out of here, buddy.
dude, he is the
Well, head
cutest
speaking
we
dude.
out.
love you, but you're just chilling.
Man, full pictures of Crowley available on Patreon.com.
Yeah, yeah. Get the full expose right now for $19.99.
Did you guys just
Call
chill out my
now.
dog? What the
Yeah,
fuck,
shout out Crowley, dude.
dude? Stop shilling my dog, Crowley. You don't have to
We
consent
will
to their
shield
behavior.
Crowley until
Welcome
conditions
to
improve.
America.
Conditions improve. What are you asking for? Oh, is it the chair?
Dude,
nurse?
every
Is it the chair? Should we address it?
Can we address the chair?
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Sam has a computer, I have a computer, and I used to have that old chair I had, the white one, and I threw it away. 'Cause it was
I
taking
should
up
have
too much
just brought
space.
my own chair.
I mean,
Do
if you
you
have an
see-
extra
do you
chair,
have an
shit, you're welcome
issue
to
with
bring it
your
over.
chair?
I don't have a good
Is-
one.
No, that's fair.
Is there an issue?
I don't know.
Why, yes, sir.
I was
Yeah,
talking to a
that's
dude I
fair.
know who does a little bit of acting and spot of YouTube here and there, and he was talking to me about how he was looking at the room and like what I was talking about dealing with different poor people, how we were going to do that.
Yeah,
And he said the best thing for us to do is just put someone in the beanbag right in front of us.
it'd be
Yeah.
possible.
We had the beanbag.
The
for
hot
you.
seat.
I mean, it's just like
On
the way
the
they'll
hot
sit.
potato.
Though, they'd sit like right above Dirty's tummy,
Yeah,
like right there. We put their head
Dude,
right there.
just
You know,
sit on our lap.
that'll be cool.
No, we'll figure it out.
I mean, Crowley is the 4th man. Oh, dude, I should put the 4th mic up. Like we
Oh,
talked about. Remember we talked about that?
Yes, get Crowley on
I
the
should have
mic.
gotten the mic up for Crowley and had it like ready to pick up and like
Dude,
put it there so he could
it'd be a
talk.
lot. It'd be some
Oh,
panting
hi, buddy.
ASMR.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
he's
you know,
really
he's snoozing.
he's taking a little lie
Yeah.
All
down.
right, well, you know, let's let him just chill. He's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
cool. Thanks for being here, man. We appreciate you showing up to be a
Dude,
guest on
we-
the show yet again.
We love animals. On
We
this
love this guy
podcast.
especially. He's a nice boy.
Uh,
So esports. We
dude,
talk about regular sports. Talk about esports like very briefly. I got like
Okay.
one thing I want to say about it. So Valorant. We were talking about how Valorant fucking blows.
fucking sucks, dude.
Fucking sucks, dude. Apparently they're gonna start monitoring voice chats on July 13th.
Yeah, they're gonna start recording people's
Oh
voice
my
chats. There's just like another
God,
reason not to
dude.
play the
And
game.
then Parm had a
That's-
really good prompt actually. I wanted to bring up. What is the worst esports org that you know of that like you just hated?
That's ever existed or that currently
For
still exists.
Either one, and whatever one you want to bring up or
Yeah.
how. Because there's a couple things that happen. So like there's this one team in Brazil for League called Rezegna or Renska. Yeah, Renska. And they're apparently removing 4 players because of like financial issues. So the mid laner Goku and their jungler Minerva, which are like longtime players in
People
Brazil.
shooting
I've
off
heard
fireworks outside.
they sure are. Happy 4th,
Yeah.
bitches. So they're not playing anymore. So they lost their jungle and their mid lane because they aren't going to be able to pay them at all. And they have 2 Korean players, Trap and Mocha, and they're playing a little bit longer.
Jesus Christ,
Mhm.
It's horrible.
bro.
They're bringing up their academy players to fill it in. What the fuck?
When I,
And that's not even the worst of it, honestly, because then you ask the question of who's the worst, and I was like, Immortals.
dude, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Mm.
Cause here's the thing. I watch enough Counter Strike where I get recommended pretty much tweets from every fucking org, even
Yeah.
the small little piss poor ones.
Yeah.
And like,
Dude, the Immortals one, you said it's like a $10 million org and they had 10 likes on a tweet
That's
like an
what-
hour after
bro,
it came out.
just if you're the owner
6.
of Immortals, you fucking
Holy shit, no, it's even worse than I thought. Look at this shit. There's 6 likes on a tweet that was posted 6 hours before.
Yeah,
that.
and that those 6 likes are probably like the initial likes that the people who made the tweet were like,
100%.
everybody, hey,
and then-
everybody's standing around. Can you go like this post?
Yep,
So
yep.
the crux of this is Dom basically tweeting and saying absolutely insane seeing LCS org get 10 likes per tweet. During the match days, in a league that has 70k people watching concurrently at any given moment. How much of a failure you must be as a marketing team to run a social media account with this many followers into the brand.
Right, like it's not that difficult to just
fucking
be
nuts,
kind of
dude.
active.
But that wasn't even the worst of it for me. So my
Bro.
thing is that they own a Overwatch League team. They own the LA Valiant. And in season 1, they put out like a video series, like every fucking team
Yeah.
does. You know, those horrible.
Well, TSM's stopping TSM Legends.
They should.
Oh, are they?
Nah, dude, they should keep it going. It's the best piece of content.
No, Max hasn't been making it since for like a couple seasons now. I'm out.
I don't know.
He works
Bro,
at OTV.
I still will remember.
That's why we're watching OTV
I'll,
videos.
I'll never forget the TSM Legends where they kicked Chaos off
Holy
the team.
shit! Throw it back. That was
in
that was the
OGLCS.
that wasn't even TSM Legends yet. That was TSM Snapdragon
Yes,
Qualcomm
Snapdragon
Gamehouse.
Qualcomm Game
Snapdragon
House.
Qualcomm Game House.
Oh my
Season 3
God.
League of Legends.
But
summer.
the like
Dude.
like one of the
Can you
OGs
blame
that I
them, though?
actually
Wild
did
Turtle-
like was
Wild Turtle is cracked.
Dyrus, like seeing Dyrus
Yeah, dude.
cry and that like
I mean, that's
he
been
was like,
cited in the whole Reggie bullying thing, which did get settled out of
Yeah.
court or whatever. So that's done.
Jeez, dude.
But the big thing that like also we can say about Immortals is that they owned this Overwatch team and they had the same kind of mockumentary series. And there's this infamous in and out scene where they take Agilities, who's like an incredibly well known Canadian player who's played in like every Canadian World Cup of the Overwatch League or in series, like, team ever.
Yeah.
Every year he plays for Canada again, and he's also played in the league quite a while. And basically, he got benched, and they told him he was getting benched.
Yeah.
But like it was like he took him to in and out. He's like, "You're doing really good." And it's Noah Winston, which is the fucking CEO, the
Okay.
redhead guy that like was around back when Immortals first came around back
Sure,
in
sure,
2015.
sure.
Yeah. So he's like the venture capital, but like esports guy.
Dude,
But
just-
basically, he just does this horrible job of like, all right, you have a chance to redeem yourself. You can do that. The next scene is like a black screen with white text. It's
Yeah.
like agility is removed from the team.
dude,
It's
like,
the
like,
fuck was
you're-
that shit?
You're so much better off just finding a tier 2 esport team in like whatever country in Europe and just injecting all your money into that fan base. You know what I mean? Like make the team. Think about
yeah, I
Ents.
mean K
Think-
Corp. Well, that's
and K Corp, yeah.
well, you heard about the alleged rumor that Astralis might be looking to sell.
Really?
Yeah, Astralis might be
all of their teams
LCS,
or
no,
just
LCS,
Just
LCS.
LCS. Dude, Astralis is never selling that CS:GO.
No,
like,
CS:GO.
Yeah,
They're,
well,
they're
that's what I was
legendary.
saying.
They're
I'm like,
legendary.
kinda
They would
like-
never could be out of the game for that.
Yeah.
No,
If this team
their
is-
LEC, sorry, their LEC slot is what they're looking to sell out of Europe
Mm.
in League of Legends. So if they get rid of that, they're saying they're wanting like $30 to $40 million for that slot when they bought in for 10 like 3 years ago.
Yeah, they're gonna try to get at least double.
And the rumor has it that like the whole rumor around like them possibly selling came from a Spanish stream related to like a talk show for someone who knows Ibai, which if people who don't know who Ibai is like the biggest streamer on Twitch. He's a Spanish speaker though. He had like
Okay.
a 3.5 million viewership stream apparently or some
Yeah.
shit. Like, he's insane. He does crazy big events. He did the Balloon World Series thing last year.
Okay.
He's really into soccer, but he has his own league org, Koi,
Sure.
which is like a Spanish-based one right now. But the whole claim is that they don't have the funding to be able to meet that kind of
Oh, to buy the LEC spot.
yeah.
for that
Pay
kind of
for it.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
Well, you'd be
that's the
taking a
issue.
business loan out probably to get to buy it anyway.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
not
no,
gonna
it's
be
not
just paying
fucking worth it.
cash.
True.
It's not fucking.
You know,
worth
it's like when Elon Musk's trying to buy Twitter. It's like he's not
But I'm
paying
just
cash.
saying, like,
he's just
if
taking
you're
loans against
Immortals,
the Tesla stock.
If you're Immortals, you should sell your LCS spot for as much as you possibly can
Nah.
and inject your money into
No, I think
some
Immortals
European
league history
team
is like
and have them
interesting.
take up your banner, dude.
Nah, no. I like Immortals in the sense of what they did in League of Legends. I just think that they are the embodiment of VC comes in, pays good players certain amount of money, and then they have now a reputable brand.
They don't.
But no, they did. They did in 2016, 2017,
Oh yeah,
2018.
yeah.
And now it's 6 years even after that period of time, or 4 to 6 years. And now they've run it to the fucking ground. And it's kind of like rough to watch. And now I'm not even going to touch on the current LA Valiant shit where they've like let go whole rosters of players who were located in America so they could play in Korea. It was bad.
Wait, speaking of
LA Valiant playing in these.
Speaking of insane social media marketing,
Hold up.
Radio Shack Twitter though.
Bro,
I have not seen
yes.
this.
The Radio Shack Twitter is nuts.
Is this comparable to Wendy's Twitter?
It's way
more
raunchier.
based.
So someone who is in charge of the verified Radio Shack official Twitter account,
Love that concept.
tweeted if she a squirter, she a keeper.
Which is
and
true.
then, and then added Wendy's. Yeah, like, dude, and
whoever it is a
they
complete legend.
continued to tweet. They like tweeted like 20 things.
I
and,
mean,
like,
okay, well, look at it from an investor standpoint. If we're going to argue that for like profitability of a esports team,
yeah,
let's talk about Radio Shack
Bro,
and the business model now, and how that can only help them.
If you
work
if you fucking work for Immortals, I will tweet out, "Give me that TSOC." Like right now, and get you at least 3
Hear me
likes,
out, though.
dude.
If for real, wait, what were we just talking about?
That CL Gussy, dude.
Bud Light Ace. No,
Yeah.
what were we saying before the whole Immortals thing? Oh yeah, the Radio Shack thing. So I think Radio Shack only benefits from that kind of thing.
Oh, for sure.
I'm
dude.
pretty sure Radio Shack isn't even solvent anymore. It's not
Yeah,
even a company. I think
I
somebody
imagine-
bought it as like a Bitcoin scam, and then that's why it's just some random dude.
Well, there
on
are
the Twitter
there
account.
are storefronts that like
That-
literally.
well,
got
No,
it.
yeah, but I don't know if Radio Shack still
Maybe-
exists
maybe
as like
they'll,
the actual.
like-
I mean, I
brand
probably
Radio
not,
Shack.
but like I'm fine with that because now seeing that.
Because
I
have
would-
you actually seen stores?
Okay.
Because I haven't seen a Radio Shack.
Yeah,
in
there's
years.
one literally. I can't say the name of the street, but there's literally one like couple like.
We're putting this
exits.
to
Is
rest.
it still
right
open?
Yeah.
How is
But
it? That's wild.
Radio-
Yeah, I mean, it'd be open like right now. I mean, it's only like okay, it's
Shack.
like 7:30, but like still, you know what I'm saying? Like it's open.
The closest one is in Muskota, Illinois.
Eat shit. No way.
Yes,
44
I'm telling you, all of them are
miles.
closed.
Wow. Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
think that one's probably not even
All
open.
right, you guys want to
either.
go to Muskota to buy some like new mics or
Dude,
something?
that's
Because
what I'm
like
saying.
I'll
Some
go to Radio Shack to
RC.
meet that dude.
So like I think maybe it still exists. Like people may still like run franchises
I wonder when we
of
get to
it,
the
but
point
I
of
think
Radio
this is
Shack
just like
turning
the
into
corporate Twitter
Blockbuster.
account.
Okay.
Because
No,
you know
no,
how
no.
Blockbuster
Sorry,
is like one store
sorry.
left?
The closest Radio Shack that is. Yeah, okay, it's like 135 miles away.
All right, whatever. There used to be one that
There used to be
off,
one, not even
yeah,
2 miles away from
Yeah.
It
here.
was nice. I went there in 2013, 2014.
Dude, buy all your.
Charlie, you're panting so much.
He must have gone on a run or something.
I
Yeah.
know he definitely did. He probably played with somebody. And it's
good,
hot out there. So he
good for
probably
him,
is
buddy.
exhausted.
Yeah.
Right, hey, come in the AC. That's what I do too.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
lay on the ground and
Yeah.
pant.
Come on, AC.
Yeah, but you know the fans gotta be turned off. Some of these wigs will get cold. His knees will get
Okay,
Well,
okay,
nah, the audio would
okay.
suffer. I
My
think.
no, it doesn't. There's a buffer that I put on the program.
Doubt.
Yeah, it is. Everyone, don't talk for a minute and look at this little bar right here and see how it doesn't move. See, you're fucking dumb. You don't even know what you're talking about. Talking to fucking Jamie. Jamie
Damn.
Flea,
Good job,
split
Jamie.
personality.
Way to fucking kill
We
it.
shall see.
We
Yeah.
shall see your ass. Now we're chilling. Oh, hi, bud.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, bud. Welcome to the Hey Bud podcast.
Yeah, dude. We got all your hey buds, pats, buds, dudes.
Bud Light.
Hey, yo, dude.
Hey, yo, dude.
Hey, yo, dude.
Are you
So-
talking to me?
I don't know. League's pretty. How is LCS? Is it interesting? I've not fucking cared. even a little bit.
Yeah. So the interesting thing
Probably
was
not.
that like Sven went to support on C9, and then
That's kind of cool.
Berserker was their ADC, so there's gonna be a whole thing. Jensen went back to C9, for the first time since he went to Team Liquid. That's pretty neat. The return of him.
Fnatic might miss.
But the interesting
am
thing was
Cologne.
that's CS or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But the interesting
I
thing was,
remember that.
so the first week, Berserker lost his passport during a boot camp in Korea, and Sven's visa got fucked up by like the actual embassy.
Okay.
That relates. I think it's Denmark, the Denmark embassy in the USA. So they fucked that up. So he couldn't play for week 1,
Mhm.
and Berserker was still in Korea, but he showed back up, and now they're undefeated with them back in the roster. So
That's wild.
that's kind of the hot thing. I think people are also saying that TSM with Maple of Flash Wolves, if you remember that team at all theirs, That guy is looking apparently pretty good with them. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Other than that, there's nothing really hot in the league. I think it's pretty standard stuff across all the other regions. China.
I just
Europe,
don't find the
Asia,
game fun anymore. I don't think.
Dude.
I don't
Dude,
think
the
that normals
durability
are
What-
patch
good
for
for-
me has done it so much. I love the game now.
What do you think? What do you think killed it for you, Dave?
I'm trying to think
Like,
of like because I
wait-
still play every now and then, but I don't really.
I definitely play
Love it
way
very
more
much.
TFT.
Yeah, like I
I've
just
been playing
mainly
more
play
TFT. I
TFT.
feel like now recently.
But it's
too.
like I'm trying
Well,
to think
not
of
true.
what it is. Like
I'm playing TFT
it's
right
it's
now.
part
Shut
of
up.
like just like the way games go in a cycle. Like there's a lot of skill that you can get in a game, and you can get better at a game.
Mhm.
But it's like I've gotten fairly good at a lot of games. You know, like what I would consider like I've been in plat or
Oh, yeah.
diamond in Valorant. I've been pretty highly ranked in CS, and
You're
it's
pretty
like
good in Overwatch.
the
also.
enjoyment starts to tail off like the better you get to a certain extent. And so I think that's part of it for me. Is like I have been good at League, but like now I'm like, well, it's not really.
Yeah, have you guys ever consider we're just not like built like actual
We're not built
gamers
different.
Are? Yeah,
we're not fucking built different.
No, because I
dude.
mean I can be good at games. I just don't play them.
Yeah, but
enough
there's
to
just
be
like
good.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Consistently,
we
you know
all
what I mean?
yeah we all say those things though, right? But like those.
But
guys,
no, but like I
that's the
actually
difference.
have been
They-
those ranks.
No, no,
is what I'm
I
saying.
hear you. What I'm saying is that you've gone to those ranks and then you said, yeah, this has diminishing returns. I'm out.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that these guys see like, oh yeah, this has diminishing returns. I'm still gonna go hard.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's
well,
the
but
build
like
difference.
most people, like a lot of people play games because they get the competitive like.
they're fucking
That's what they're there.
good.
I mainly played because it was like that's what everybody was playing, so we'd
Sure.
be playing normals, and then when nobody was on, I just used to play ranked, and so it was more like I want to
Yeah.
get better, obviously, but I'm not a big competitive person. Like I want to win, but it's
Oh no.
like in a
I
video,
see
it's a
it,
video
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lose
Yeah.
my day.
So my job.
Everyone knows here I'm the one who wants to surrender and go next.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
true. Check out my stream for further evidence.
Yeah.
True, just kidding, dude. But no, so
Tossing out
my
that
job does
surrender
this
at
thing.
15.
My day job does this thing where we do like a 5 strength. It's like a strength finder tool thing.
Okay.
It's a corporate tool that exists that anyone can like buy into.
Okay.
But basically, you take like a survey of like strongly agree, disagree, whatever, all that kind of
Sure.
stuff, spectrum, and then it gives you 5 kind of things in different categories or whatever that you're strong at.
Ass or titties.
And my first one was input, and my
Penis
second one
or
was
butt?
competition.
Really?
Okay.
I am incredibly competitive.
Okay.
I have always been. It's not that I always feel like I have to be competitive, but when you put me in a situation where things get competitive, like when I played soccer when I was a little kid, basketball, league, I'd say for the first couple of years of league, I was just like, I'm just playing this game because it's fun, it's what everyone wants to do.
Yeah.
But around season 3, I was like, I want to get fucking better at this game. And it took me a long, long time,
Yeah.
like a really long time. I'm
Yeah.
still pretty fucking bad, but I still love the game. Man.
Yeah,
And now
I
with
would say I'm
the
bad
most
now.
recent like durability patch thing, dude. That shit's actually made this game so fun.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's changed very much about the game at all. To be honest with you, like when I
It
play the
just
game,
changed which heroes were basically
like
like
when
the
I
viable
used to
ones.
when we used to play when I first started,
Yeah.
it was fun because there was just a lot of like goofy things you could still
Yeah.
do. And I've talked about this before, but like one of the things that I don't like about current league,
Yeah.
is that you get everything focused on the competitive aspect of the game. Like everything is about the game.
Oh well,
is an
yeah.
esport.
They balance it around the pros.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and to me that's been like one of the biggest things that sucked a lot of enjoyment out of it, out of a
kinda
lot of
have
these
to
games.
do that.
You
though.
what you kind of do,
So
but
I
at the
think-
same time, I
think
feel like
that-
it's been at the expense of casual play,
I
and there's
think
just
you're
no like
right.
for CS, for instance, like there still to this day is not a casual normal mode with 5-on-5 that you can play in CS. You have to play
Yeah,
I
ranked.
hate that. I hate
And that to me, that sort of stuff is what I mean. Like I would play
Oh,
a
yeah.
normal mode with the guys that we usually play with, and we'd
I
have
would
a
play
lot more
normal mode
fun.
with you
Oh
guys.
yeah,
Because
I would
then we
have
wouldn't-
so much more.
Because
fun
then
if
I wouldn't
nothing
have
was
to
on
be
the
so
line.
worried about it.
Well,
But
on
it's
top
like
of my
I
fear-
do care about my rank. I
Yeah.
want to be. I want to. You know, obviously, I
Yeah.
want to.
Who doesn't? I mean, if you're playing,
But
ranked,
it's like
you
I'd
wanna
rather
to
just play a
care.
normal. I'd rather have a normal mode to play and have fun
Okay,
with my
so
friends.
do you guys believe that when you play a competitive game mode that you're entering like in a field of like I am a competitor, not like I am playing the game, but I am competing.
Well, I'd play to win.
Yeah, exactly. I'm there to
Okay,
win. And,
exactly. When you're
that's
playing
it.
ranked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like I had a conversation with my friend Mike recently. He's been on my stream like, quite a bit actually, in the last like 2-3 weeks.
So-
and he said this to me about League particularly, but this is how I kind of feel about all games when I play them. He said like for him, League is like playing a game of pickup basketball. It's not like he doesn't like when he's playing ranked or norm. He's doing everything he can to win because that's what he like when he's there. He's trying to invest his time that way.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it when I try to play Overwatch League, CS with you guys now too. Like if I'm gonna try hard. That's why I also don't play CS is because when the last time I did, this guy fucking shit on the ground right there behind me,
Yeah.
and I felt so bad that I had ignored him when he was like whining to go out. So I was like, ugh, I don't know if I can do this to myself now. But then also like everyone plays ranked,
Yeah.
and that's like the proper mode to play because there's no alternative.
Well, yeah, there really isn't an alternative mode.
There's
that's
no
enjoyable
alternative. I just
anyway.
don't want to put myself in a situation where I have to like
it's-
dodge my rank
it
and
is-
hurt you guys'
it is
rank, and then it's
a-
like I don't play enough to even justify doing that. So if it was
I-
norms, I'd be like, whatever, dude,
Nah,
I bottom
dude.
frag, no big deal. So if I do that in Valo, even if we were to play Valo,
I don't care.
People, I wouldn't care.
I
It'd be
don't
fine.
care. I'd leave every fucking.
Yeah,
I leave
in the
every
nature
game.
of the game for CS, it makes sense that like it has to be only a one competitive mode. Like I totally get that. For what hurts me for League is like when we used to play, it was so much more casual in the way that everyone approached norms. Like these days, norms is just basically ranked light, and people get just as pissed.
You guys remember when
Yeah.
Trent
Like, back
and
in the day-
Jacob renamed their accounts to Alex Grandma and Alex Grandma?
Yeah.
And then Jacob made us play that 1,000 stack Nasus game.
Dude,
Yes.
holy
Yeah,
Like,
shit.
that's
he
what I'm
got-
saying,
He got
like-
500, was trolling us because he wouldn't want to end the
Bro.
game. Gets 500, almost wins a 1v5. Wins 1v4, dies to the 5th person, and then he's like, okay, we're playing to 1,000. I still have trauma.
Dude, that was like an
Well,
hour and a half.
That was
and
before
that- and
the
that's
6
what-
stack Nasus hits
And
were
that's what
around.
I'm saying is like when you used to be able to do things like that, like
Mhm.
back in the day when we used to play, like we were good.
The
Like
lollipoppy.
I was still
I
pretty
was
good.
horrible.
I mean,
not good.
so when I first started playing, I played ranked and I got ranked silver too, which
Sure.
back then was
Pretty good, yeah.
Which is I would say okay, but I mean I was also like
I mean,
in
for
middle
context,
school,
it's like the
like
top,
I was
like,
8th grade in middle school.
But isn't that like the
playing-
context of like that's top like 85th percentile almost of the game at
Yeah.
that point in time?
I mean, probably, but like
Yeah.
I had just played more than other people because I
Right.
had tons of free time.
Yeah.
But like,
Nerd.
yeah.
Got 'em.
But like I'm just saying, I feel like there was so much more strat, like, and that's why I kind of like Dota now more because Dota has those
Have you
crazy
been
strat.
playing
Like
any
you can
Dota?
still be super OP and you could be 1v5. I was for a while. I stopped,
Okay.
but I really did enjoy Dota just
I
for that
just think
reason. Like it
Dota
gave me
looks
the same
bad.
sort of feeling.
I have no problem with Dota.
oh,
looking
Dota has such
bad.
great graphics. What do you mean?
I think
I don't
it's.
know.
I think
I
it
don't like
looks
Dota.
probably way better than League does
It-
actually. 'cause
it-
yeah, you'd be
Oh
shocked.
yeah, here's
if
a
you had
fun
it on
thing
your
that they did
screen.
that was totally shit. Because of a bug they had on with the what's that dumb cane skin that really everyone uses? It's the really popular one.
Shimmer scale.
No, it's
The one from TFT.
Yeah.
it's the one Odyssey. It's the Odyssey. So
okay,
there was a
yeah.
visual bug that caused an audio glitch. As ridiculous as that sounds to say out loud, but yes,
And he just said,
it was a
"Boo."
visual bug that started an audio glitch thereafter.
Yeah.
It started making this whooshing sound when you went through the walls on
Oh my god.
red or blue form cane.
Oh man.
So you get your form and it would start doing that. So they had to disable that. The thing they disabled to fix it though was character inking. So then from that patch on was they removed character inking from the menu options for like all League characters.
What is character? inking?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
You know how like characters are little cartoons that they have those black lines that outline them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's character inking.
So
So
they
imagine all the like more polyagonal and less.
yeah, so that just
character
doesn't
lines.
exist anymore.
Yeah, it's gone. They just took it out. Didn't even patch it like really in notes. They just did it. People noticed.
Well, yeah, because shit will blend.
But
more.
again, like that's so I
Thanks,
wish
Riot
I wish
Game.
what League would do is have like a separate mode, and I wish this is what they'd always done is just kept a separate like a wide array of normal modes, and it's like they always like
Yeah.
complain that they didn't have people or finance or whatever, but they're a
Bring
billion
back
dollar
Dominion,
company.
old Twisted Tree Line,
yeah,
and
bring
new
back
Twisted Tree
bring
Line.
back
Yeah.
Twisted Tree Line. Like I'm talking, we should have had like 5 or
Yeah.
6
I want
or
both
10 other
iterations of
modes.
Twisted Tree Line.
Like you should have a
You guys remember in
a
season 2 the
competitive
lava chamber?
platform and then
The
everything
lava
else.
Chamber?
Yeah, you guys should look this up sometime.
Lava Chamber. When they were talking about making
was
a
added-
second,
it
a
was
second-
added an
Oh,
all-star
yeah,
event. They had like
yeah.
they had 1v1s and 2v2s on it.
Yeah, because like for
There's
years
videos.
and years they were memeing about Lava Chamber being this second
Because it was
map.
always at these other fucking events.
No, but
Could
it was
you
no. It was
imagine-
supposed to be the second 5v5 map
Could-
originally.
could
It was
you-
supposed to-
Could you imagine like League of Legends having like 3 maps?
It'd be
You
sick.
know what I mean?
yeah,
I don't
And,
know.
Like,
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
fine
I
with
think
the
it'd be
league
too
map.
much variables. I think unless they
I
were like very similar.
I'm not
it'd
gonna
just be
lie.
too much.
I
Oh,
like that
yeah,
the
no,
league
they
map
would
is the
have
way
to-
it is because I can digest
Well, like-
information and like quickly like turn out new strategies. that
like
way. So
imagine
when something
like
changes, I can look at the game and go, okay, so now instead of going full clear and then ganking, it's better for me to go
But that's
quadrant,
what I'm
gank,
saying. That sort of
scuttle, quadrant,
analytical
like,
thinking about the game is exactly what I don't find fun.
Really,
You know what I mean? Because
my favorite
when
part.
see when but competitively, I agree with you.
sure.
But that's what I'm saying is it because the modes are linked and they're the exact same. And you can't play normals without people doing that.
Yeah, you
Like everybody's always doing gank paths or doing blah blah, and it's like
Yeah.
there should be a normal mode where people just cut all of that shit out, and
we're call it Bing Ching.
and that's why I'm saying.
oh,
so,
like
so it-
anything goes.
yeah, so like as the game has evolved, there should have been more work done into making these custom. Because I have no
Okay,
idea. I'm
okay,
just imagining a mode
I actually I think
that
I'm
would
with
have
you now.
existed through
'Cause
the history of
well,
League.
you were saying
that is
initially
more
that
casual.
your complaint is that they're playing towards pro, so what they need to do in turn, your solution is that they create a mode that is more casual friendly.
or multiple modes, right? Because like
Yeah.
Hey,
it
boys,
doesn't
boys,
even
boys,
have to
we're,
be
we're
like
gonna
a
we're
real
gonna
gameplay.
we're gonna get the Runeterra MMO. It's fine. Chill.
Yeah, so make
Yeah,
sure to
what
tune
faction
in
are we
next
going?
week to find
Yordles.
out what our version
Ew,
of League
no,
of
I'm
Legends
going
will look like.
Ionia.
Bro.
Yeah, peace out, guys. See ya. Bye.